Sweden may be one of the smaller countries in Europe when it comes to quantity of roller coasters, but they are certainly not lacking when it comes to quality. This country has just 37 roller coasters, but that includes 3 wood coasters jam-packed with airtime and a series of steel coasters that wind their way around other attractions. So in this video, I will rank Sweden's top 10 roller coasters. If you want more in-depth thoughts about any of these rides, I have separate reviews already published on the channel for many of them. Before starting the list, I want to note this list will only include coasters I have personally ridden, so there will be 2 notable exclusions. First, I have not been to Furuvik, so I have not ridden Lightning. This Vekoma family coaster launches you through the circuit twice, and it looks to have a dynamic layout. Second, I have not ridden any of the country's 3 mountain coasters. None of them are super long, but these rides can have some solid laterals and small pops of airtime if there isn't too much auto braking. Starting off the list at number 10 is Insane at Grona Lund. If you ever had a bad experience on Six Flags Magic Mountain's Green Lantern, you may be scared to know there is a clone of that ride. However, Insane actually allows the vehicles to rotate as intended, meaning the experience is wilder and far more comfortable. Now, you probably still won't flip until the finale, but that final bunny hump is incredible. You get ejector airtime over the apex, plus a guaranteed flip. It is a fantastic combination. Then the Raven turns earlier in the ride are very forceful as you're yanked downwards, getting a bit of a freefall sensation. These rides feel way more intense than the S&S free spins because the center of rotation on these ones is not placed around the rider. Number 9. Trannon at Skara Sommarland. This is the world's only S&S free fly. Think of this ride as a mashup between a wing coaster and a suspended coaster. 2 toboggans are placed in the side of the car. These toboggans can swing side to side like a suspended coaster. Then at select points in the layout, the track flips over itself, yet the vehicles remain upright. This motion messes with your mind and it generates some sneaky forces as you have the acceleration for both the rotation and the car itself. The final 3 turns offer some wild laterals, especially because the restraints and trains have no lateral bracing to them. This coaster is on the shorter side, and it does start off a bit slow, but the second half is great. Number 8. Jetline at Grona Lund. This is a unique coaster that was designed by Anton Schwarzkopf, but it was fabricated by Zier, and it has some great positive forces. The turns and helixes pile on the Gs, and I like the ride's first 2 drops as well. The first one goes into this fun tunnel. The second one is extremely intense. You know that super steep twisted plunge on a windstorm coaster? Imagine that, but far larger. You are viciously ripped downwards in this one. Now, as of this recording, Jetline is currently closed due to a tragic accident in the summer of 2023. Thoughts and prayers go out to the victims. The Swedish Accident Investigation Authority is investigating the incident, and the ride's eventual fate is currently unknown. Number 7. Liseberg Banan at Liseberg. This was Anton Schwarzkopf's favorite coaster. Like Jetline, he designed it himself, and then Zier manufactured it. This is an ultra-scenic coaster as it winds its way around the hill in the center of Liseberg. You zip past trees, jump over pathways, and narrowly avoid a series of rides. And this coaster is forceful too. Many turns and valleys pile on the strong positive Gs. Then there are a few nice airtime moments in the second half for variety. This ride is also extremely long, as it covers 4,400 feet or 1,340 meters of track. Number 6. Valkiria at Liseberg. This is the best Baljar Mabillard dive coaster in Europe. This one starts off with a signature vertical drop. It is suspenseful with the holding brake, and the plunge offers plenty of floater airtime. Then this one excels in the pacing department. This one does not have a mid-course brake run like so many dive coasters, and it stays low to the ground. The 3 inversions are great as well. The Immelman has solid positive Gs. The 0G roll pulls you through it, offering good laterals. Then the final Heartline roll offers spectacular hang time. Number 5. Twister at Grona Lund. This is a wood coaster that has the stats of a family coaster, but it has some sweet airtime in the back row. There are several sharp drops giving good bursts of airtime. And unlike a lot of the other small-scale Gravity Group woodies, This one does not have a straightforward out and back layout. This ride was crammed into an impossibly tight footprint as you wind over the ride itself and several buildings. Number 4. Monster at Grona Lund. This is the newest Baljar Mabillard inverted coaster and has an incredibly unique layout. The ride narrowly avoids buildings, rides, and pathways as it soars over and under the park. There are so many near misses on this ride. This makes the on-ride visuals so cool. While the ride is not as heavy on the positive G's as the older inverts, this ride still has some decently forceful turns. The inversions in this one are delightfully floaty, then the ride kicks things off with a devilishly twisted first drop at the start overlooking Stockholm. Number 3. Balder at Liseberg. This intimate prefab is probably the best ride in the country for airtime. The ride has nearly a dozen hills, offering sustained or semi-sustained ejector airtime. I particularly love the larger camelbacks that dive into tunnels. This is a compact layout stacked on top of itself. The ride is repetitive, almost to a fault, as it consists of 1 or 2 airtime hills followed by a turn. I would be more forgiving, but those turnarounds are very tame, but thankfully, the airtime more than makes up for it overall. And since this ride recently got an extensive retracking, it is currently one of the smoothest wood coasters in the world. Number 2. Wildfire at Kolmarden Zoo. This RMC topper track wood coaster has an incredible setting. This ride is built on a rocky hill overlooking the water. The sightlines are sweet, and the layout is very unique as well. I absolutely love the start. The first drop is wonderful ejector airtime. The following stall has inverted airtime galore. Then the large twist and shout offers wild sideways airtime. This coaster does lose some steam in the second half when it climbs back uphill, but there are still several abrupt pops of airtime and some hang time filled 0G rolls. And this ride is still running very smoothly. And coming in at number 1 is Helix at Liseberg. This mock multi-launch coaster is on the same hill as Liseberg Banan, so it offers similarly great interactions with trees, pathways, and other rides, but Helix is noticeably taller, so you get stunning views of Gothenburg down below. And this is a far more exciting coaster as well. This rides the best airtime hills in all of Sweden. I love the large camelbacks. They have extremely strong and sustained ejector airtime as you stare at the city. Then there are a series of other hills that'll also pop you out of your seat. Then this ride has 7 different inversions, and most of them will get you out of your seat in some capacity. The super slow corkscrew at the start and the inline twist at the end offer incredible hang time. The 0G rolls toss your body about, and the pretzel loop offers strong positive Gs to contrast everything else this coaster does. The one con with this coaster is that the 2 LSM launches are quite mild. They don't have much punch to them. They merely get you up to speed, but I can look past that because this coaster excels in every other category. So those are the top 10 roller coasters in all of Sweden. What are your favorite coasters in this country? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I would appreciate if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.